the pound dollar for the week of the 19th, October 19th. As you recall, we were short the pound dollar, and our buy signal and reversal was a trade above the 159.80. This is I'm showing you the radar screen. So our buy was above the 159.80, the structural point. And during the week, the pound dollar reversed and came back above the 159.80, and that was our buying point, and it closed at 163.54. So that was an excellent buy, and we closed near the high of the week. This is again a big range week, and for that the rules of the big range is going to come into play, and in this case we are maintaining our long bias. But if the pound comes now and trades below 163.21, that is going to be where we are going to go short. And the reason is that the pound is still in a major downtrend, and what we could have had this here, it could be like a short-term covering rally, or it could be an intervention play. We don't know, nor do we care. But in this case, we are maintaining our, again, as long as it's above 63.21, we're maintaining our long bias, and we're looking now for a test of the 165.70. And of course, if it does go above the 166.62, that will be the breakout to the upside, and that would indicate that the pound is now trending up. So the trend reversal for the pound dollar is going to be a trade above the 166, the 1.662, the 1.6662. That will be our trend reversal. Until then, the trend is to the downside, and we are going to stay long as it is above the 163.21. So I'm going to go to our my short point now is going to be 163. That will be our shorting point on the pound dollar. So let's go to the daily and let's see what happened during the day. Again, as you can see, that this is the 159.80. That was our buying point, and it just took it was on Wednesday, and the trade is to the upside. And as I said, we have taken already our short point, which is the 163.21, to initiate a short. And in this case, we are still, for the short term, we are buying. We're looking to be bullish on the pound. We're looking for a push higher towards the 165. And I will take a buy above the 163.99. So my buying point is going to be above 163.99. That is going to be my buy point. And the reason I'm taking that, as you know, all of you, it is because of the big range. So my selling point is the 163.20, my buying point is 163.99, and I'm looking for a continuation to the upside. I'm going now to insert, as you can see on the daily chart, as soon as it came above the 159.80, and this is one of the most magnificent thing, the one that I love most about price behavior, is when you identify a structural point like this, the 159.80, and it is also the low of the US session, it is low of one of the ranges, and it breaks above it with a range, and it breaks above it like this with momentum. As you see right there, that is your break above the 159.80. Right there, it breaks it to the upside with momentum. That is your first sign of a buy. You don't need to wait. You will take the buy even if you take it right there, and that is your move. It is a magnificent move to the upside. You took in 1 day or in 2 days about 350 pips. That is the beauty of the structure points. That is the beauty of the price behavior. When you identify the behavior of people at a specific reference point, this is when you see the buy, the gratification of understanding the chart and being able to read the chart and identifying the reference points where the traders change their mind and start buying. And this is here, I'm just showing you the 159.80. It's just a magnificent entry. I mean, it's one of it was the best entry that we had last week, and it did not look back right after that trade. It did not look back in either session, just was on a tear to the upside. So having said that, we are now going to plan our trade. I'm going to insert the lines so that we can plan our trades for Tokyo. As we said, that our selling point is going to be, in this case, that was our prior buying point. So in the dollar, our short point now is the 63.20. It was a prior buying point, so now I'm going to change it to a red color so that you know that this is our selling point, and our buying point is the 163.99. I'm going to enter it here now as 163.99. These are now our buying points, and I'm going to put them here so that when we are trading now, all of you that wants these workspaces, just make sure that you have an email address that can accept large files, because as you recall, I sent to some of you these workspaces last week, and they bounce back, the emails bounce back. That's why we need a valid email, so that and you don't want the Hotmail cannot accept these files, so you can go to a Google Mail or something, one of those browsers that can accept large files. This is a very big file. Okay, so again, okay, this is the